Hello and welcome to Pro Trader Strategies Market Commentary. My name is Eric Wilkinson. Some of you may recognize me as the Wolfman from CNBC, Fox Business, or even the Wall Street Journal, where I've commented on everything from economic to geopolitical and market analysis. Please keep in mind that everything that we talk about in these daily market commentaries is not a solicitation to buy or sell any of these securities or strategies. At the end of the day, we're here to teach you some different strategies that you can implement into your own portfolios, but please do that in your own way. The reason why I can't give you a recommendation on a particular stock or strategy is because I don't know your risk parameters. I don't know what's in your portfolios. Therefore, what I'm doing could be counterintuitive to what you are already doing. Having that out of the way, let's get this on. A little bit of economic data coming out this morning. We did have trade balance came in at negative 42 billion. Final services PMI came in at 54, but the real non-manufacturing PMI, which is more widely looked at because it's through the Institute for Supply Management, came in at 55.3. But both of those numbers came in lower than expected. So, a little bit of a downer there, but it is still above 50, which is showing expansion. And it isn't in that recessionary like we're seeing in the manufacturing PMI. So take that for what it's worth. The U.S. economy is more service oriented, so that's a good thing. Factory orders were negative 0.2%. That was in line with expectation. Crude oil inventories was a drawdown of just over 5 million barrels. Was expected a build of close to 1 million barrels. So, that could put a little bit of a lift in crude oil, but I think the overweighing factor there is the breakdown in talks over in the Middle East. So those guys are going to be falling over each other to put stuff out on the market, it seems like. The overall market this morning off of that data for the most part and overnight was really slumping. As you can tell here on the NASDAQ chart, the E-mini NASDAQ chart on a daily breakdown. This broke down below the point of control, making it look like the bears were in control. We got below the 200 moving average this morning, and it really kind of fell off. Now the bulls have kind of regained control of that, gotten it back above, as you can see, the 200-day moving average, which is really important, and staying above that point of control on the chart there. Here is the E-mini S&Ps on a daily chart. As you can see, they haven't recovered nearly as well as the NASDAQ. NASDAQ has been leading the last several months anyway, so that's not surprising to see. But we did come down and test this 50% Fibonacci retracement that I was talking about yesterday. I thought we had come down and at least test that a little bit better than we did a couple of days ago. And, the bulls have gotten control of that. We are still below the value area low. So all in all, a big picture, the bears are in control of the E-mini S&P at this point. Onto a breakdown of the E-mini S&P chart. This is a breakdown of the daily chart in 15-minute sections. So this is the value area low, and we are still below that, just like on the other chart. And we've created a value area high and a value area low intraday. So right now we're at the point of control. Intraday trade, there's nothing to see there, but for an intraday kind of look at this, we've gone up, settled back below the value area high. It should want to go back down and test this value area low. So we'll have to see how that goes. I haven't done a whole lot. I did a lot of trades the other day. This is the diamonds. As you can see, the diamonds are the ETF for the Dow Jones Industrial Average, DIA, and it looks like it's up, but it's just creating a bit of a hammer. It opens up when the markets open up. It's not like a overnight like the futures are with the E-mini S&P and the E-mini NASDAQ. So it is still down on the day, and the NASDAQ is down quite a bit earlier today, but I think it's gotten back a lot of its gains. The E-mini S&P is down about 26, and the NASDAQ is down probably about 40. Yeah, 40. All right, so moving on to the trades that I've done. Finally took off my Yum Brands ticker symbol YUM. And I took it off just because I was at 50% of my max profit. I tried to take it off the other day, and we got this on, what was it, Monday. I tried to take it off, and then it rallied and didn't have an opportunity again to take it off for 50% of max profit. So I took it off today, and I had on the January 75, 77.5 call spread, and I originally sold it for 74 cents and bought it back for 32 cents. So made it 50% of my max profit there. I'm looking at doing a couple of long put spreads. I was looking at Macy's. It has low implied volatility. I'm going to go into how you can find these strategies right now, but we have got implied volatility through the roof, so I'm really going to be looking at selling strategies for right now. Friday's webinar is going to be on the long puts, so I'm going to go into the details as to how to figure out how to put that strategy together to increase your probability of profit on that. When you're buying strategies, your probability of profit is much lower than when you're selling it, and I'm going to try and show you different ways to play around with those numbers and get your theta decay to work for you, because usually when you're buying strategies, your theta decay is working against you. I'm going to try and build this strategy so we can at least have some positive theta decay and directionality to that trade. So when the market sells off, I have a little bit of protection on that downside. All right, that's about all I got for you guys today. Check out protraderstrategies.com. Sign up for those webinars, and we've got earnings season coming up. So we've got earnings tomorrow on KB Homes, I believe, and then we also have tomorrow after the market closes, we have Bed Bath & Beyond. So stay tuned for that. You can go to protraderstrategies.com and get the webinar on how to trade earnings trades. So, all right, if you can't take that, take it easy.